Hi, boys and girls. Good morning. Today is Thursday, and it's still Week of the Young Child, and today we're celebrating with Artsy Thursday. And for Artsy Thursday, we're going to do something really fun, and I'm going to show you how to make watercolors out of your old markers. So I'm going to move the camera so that you can see my workspace here. All right, so here we have a red, yellow, and blue container, and I don't need that yet, so I'm going to put that over here. And inside of the container, each container, I'm going to pour in some water. And can you see the lids? No, you can't, so I'm going to push them back. Okay. So we're going to put a little bit of water in each container. That's Mason. He's over here watching too. And each one is going to get a little bit of water. And then I just took some markers. So I have my yellow, I have my blue, and I have my red. And what I did was, you know how the back of the marker has this little cap? Well, I removed the cap, and your mom can help you. You can use it with scissors, or you can use any tool like some pliers, but they do come off. They pop right off. And then the little ink pad on the inside that helps the marker to write right here with the tip, I just remove this and I stick it in the water, and look at that. And it will start to make the color red. It might take a little bit. And then for the yellow, it's a lot lighter. So I added a couple inside of mine, and it's still taking a minute because the color is so light. And then I'm gonna pop off the cap and get the little ink out of there, and you swirl it around. Okay, so I'm gonna let those sit for a while because before I came on, I went ahead and started one, and then the markers can just go in the recycle bin. So I have these ready to go. Do you see how it's still kind of light? And I put at least 3 in there, but I had a lot of old markers at my house. So here's the red, and I put 2 in there because I want my colors to be extra dark. And I put 2 in here. Because like I said, I want some extra dark colors. And there are my watercolors. And then I found this one brush, but I think you might be able to use Q-tips to paint a little bit. I'm not sure. You'll have to play around with it. But I had one paintbrush in my whole house. So I was really glad that I found this one paintbrush. So these are the primary colors, and if you want, you can turn the primary colors into secondary colors by mixing the colors together. So what I'm going to do for you is I have my fancy test tube kit, and I'm going to show you how to make the secondary colors. So the first one I'm going to make is going to be the color green. And remember that time when we read the little blue and little yellow? When we read the little blue and the little yellow, we mixed a little bit of blue and a little yellow together to make a color. Who remembers? Do you remember what color that was? If you said green, you are right, because yellow and blue mixed together make, you ready for it? Here we go. Yellow and blue mixed together makes what? Green! Look at that! When you mix the yellow and blue together, you get green. Awesome job. All right, so I made my green. I have my blue. Now I'm going to see what happens when I mix yellow with some red together. This is one of my favorite ones. Okay, you ready for it? Okay, here we go. When you mix yellow and red together, you get orange. Look at that. Yellow, and I'm going to pour a little bit more in of the yellow so that it's brighter orange. You see that? Yellow and red mixed together make orange. All right, and for the last one, I'm going to tell you what happens when you mix red and blue together. So I'm pouring in the blue into this red test tube right here. What do you notice? It's pretty dark. Maybe I need to add a little bit more red. Red and blue mixed together makes, it's purple. It's pretty dark. It's kind of hard to see, but it's purple. It reminds me of grape juice. So when you mix the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, you can make new colors like green, orange, and purple. So today, if you get a chance and you get to mix them together, you can use your colors, I'm going to move them here, to make an art project. And today, this one is called line art. So easy to do. You just need paper and the grown-up marker. Remember, this is the marker that you should only use when you have permission from a grown-up. And you just make lines. And there's no right or wrong way, remember? Because in our school, we use process art. And that means that it's authentic, which means original, child-created, beautiful works of art in our school. And then you can just make some squiggly lines. Oh, just 1 second, Mason. Make some squiggly lines on your paper. And you can just paint over them. Or you can paint the spaces in between. And I'm going to test the watercolors. They might not be as dark as some other watercolors, but look at that. It's coming up. And I'm going to move the camera a little bit closer so you can see. It's working. You can paint on the inside of the paper or the space in between the lines. Remember to clean your brush in between. I'm just cleaning mine in the picture. And then I'm going to get some red and drip it on here. And I'm going to use a little bit more because the space is kind of big. Oops, a little bit of red got in the blue spot. And now I'm going to mix it around, and maybe when it dries, it's going to make what? Red and blue mixed together makes purple. Look at that. And then now I'm going to dip it in the clean water. You should always keep a container of clean water, too, so that you can clean off your brush between. Oh, the yellow is just coming off a little bit like just plain clear water. So maybe I just need to let it sit a little bit longer. I don't know. Am I going to get upset because it's not showing up? No, I'm just going to be patient and wait a little bit longer. Teacher Cece's not going to cry. Goodness, no, I am not. And then look at that. Starting to get colorful. You don't have to do it like this. You can do any design you want. That's the best thing about creating your own authentic artwork. Nobody's is going to look the same. They're all original, and it's all based on your ideas. Look at that. It's starting to dry, and once it dries, the colors are going to either get darker or they're going to get lighter. I don't know. It's just going to be a mystery until it's all finished and dried. So I'm going to keep putting some blue on here. And I noticed that if I put drops of paint, it's a little darker than when I spread the watercolor paint all around. I wonder what my purple mixture is going to look like here. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty dark. It's like a plum purple. Look at that. You see it? It's like a plum purple. Maybe I'll try the orange. I made the orange, so now I'll try some orange. Let's see. It's pretty light, but like I said, I'm not going to cry. Goodness, no. I'm just going to keep working. And maybe you can add some more yellow, or maybe you can add some more red to make the colors brighter. I don't know. You guys get to experiment and try for yourself. I can't wait to see all of your beautiful creations. And if you don't get a chance to make watercolors, that's okay. Maybe you have other paints. Maybe you can design something else for Artsy Thursday. Maybe you have your own palette at your house. Whatever art you decide to do today, I hope you have a wonderful time creating your artwork, and I can't wait to see all of your beautiful pictures creating beautiful, authentic artwork today. Have a wonderful day, friends. See you next time.